Hello and welcome to our place in Sicily. It's room by room time, and today we are in the
living room.
You got it. Okay, so this is maybe my favorite room. I think Matt's favorite room is Archimedes.
Archimedes, the bedroom.
You like the view.
The view and
like history.
Yeah, it's a cool storytelling.
Well, let me show you around this room. Flip the camera around and you'll see why this is my favorite room.
Okay, first let me start with, we forgot to turn the mics on for this part, so I'm doing a voiceover for you of this lovely footage. And let's just start with this ceiling, which is why I love this room so much. It's so different than all the other ceilings. It's so incredibly intricate, and it's just a beautiful ceiling for a living room. The colors are also different, so I like to think, when they were deciding on what the artist Giuseppe Sciutti would be painting, maybe somebody else got to decide all the rest of the ceilings, and somebody who likes a pink and chartreuse was like, fine, whatever, but I'm getting a pink and chartreuse, very ornate room, and I'll be happy. And by the way, you just saw there our pink safe as well. We'll talk about that in a second. I just want to give you an overall feel for this lovely ceiling. Now that I've pointed out the ceiling, let's get you oriented into the house. So we're in the living room, and you can see that you would go up the stairs and probably come into either the family room, which is just to the right, or you'd go straight through into the reception and make a left into the living room. And this is a ceiling, like we said, it was much different than the rest of the house. And I want to point out some of the details that the artist is well known for. I mean, his amount of detail and sort of intricacy and shadow and depth. I mean, when you walk into this room, this really feels like a three-dimensional piece of work. It is definitely not, but with changes in the paint color, I know he's using some sort of stencils in here as well as free-handed paintwork. And then even look at this is painted to look like a taffeta covered ceiling, which is really an interesting idea, and it just makes me think of beautiful dresses of the time as well. So very, very ornate. I would say this one is more ornate than any of the other paintings in the house. It's in okay shape. We're going to point out some interesting things happening to it in a second. But first, I think looking at this, and the colors have definitely changed a little bit because of the sort of condition that it's in currently. But it feels like there's at least 6 shades of pink in this. He throws it off with the blue. He comes in with a little bit of the red in there, and just really can show open depth. Now, I think we should also talk about the elephant in the room. Okay, it's not an elephant. It's a safe. We absolutely love this safe. It's so funny because our last house had a giant safe in it that they had to lift out. And Matt's showing that these little guys slide up, all 3 of them. It needs 3 keys. We don't have any of them. We've spoken to somebody who says they know somebody who can crack safes, and this kind in particular, but who knows? You can see some damage on the left here. I'm going to scoot over so you can see. It looks like maybe somebody tried to pry it off, where Matt was just pointing to. We don't know. Who knows? But even if there is a fortune in there, it would be a fortune in lira, which is worth nothing at this point. Also, let's look at the wall. So this is one of the only rooms that still has its wallpaper intact. It's a little bit tactile. You can feel it. It's pretty much only coming off in this space. You'll see we've got some mold going on there. but we're not worried about this. Most of this is because of the wallpaper, which didn't let the stone breathe. So this is pretty much just surface. It's unlike what we have in the US where it would like permeate through the sheet wall. All the sheetrock would need to come off, the wood would need to come out. This is surface and we can clean that up. So that is not a problem at all. Now let's talk about the floors. So in previous videos, you could have seen the floor we had here. It was the Cimentina tiles. They have been safely removed because we're checking out the basically the structure of this. And where I'm pointing right there in the middle is where there was sort of like a little centerpiece, almost like a rug in the middle, and then there was a border of the vintage Cimentina tiles as well. Those are being safely hid. They're not being hid, but we will put something else. We'll put those back in here, but in another way. But when we took it out, we didn't know that yet. And we'll talk about why it'll be in a different way in just a second. But here you can see where they've marked where the tiles will start back up. You can also see the electric coming into the house there in the middle. Yeah, so they've got all the tiles saved and marked so that they can line them back up. I mean, the tiles are like one of 4 different kinds. They're either a blank tile, a border tile, and with those little markings, they can figure that out. Now, I want to show you something. This is our beautiful balcony. So there's a lovely balcony. There's a good step up. It's like, I don't think it's quite a foot up, but once you get to the top of that, I think we'll put some curtains in here just for decoration. Let's see, Matt's gonna give us a human. Matt's 6'1", and you can see he can't touch the top there. So it's a good height up. It's gonna be gorgeous with some really fancy but cool modern curtains, I think we'll put there. Our goal is to peel off this wallpaper and maybe if it's in good shape, even if it looks raw, we'll leave it there. Oh, this is fun. This is a doorbell. When you would come to the top of the stairs, there's a little like twisty doorbell, kind of goes ching, 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 which I'm trying to repair, but it would have rung to this because essentially that door at the top of the stairs would have been the front door because downstairs wasn't, you could come into the house without being in the house. Yeah, so we've got some work to do on the floor, but first let's show you I'm going to have Matt go over. We're going to open up the wall between this living room and the family room, and you can check out our family room by room if you'd like. And we're going to open this up so that with a door that can open and close. So Matt's showing you where the opening is going to go, and then I'm going to show you a picture. So we could entertain in both the spaces open. There you go. So this is looking into the family room. We've just rendered some stuff in there that will actually look a little bit different. But like we can have this big open space if we're entertaining. And that again is the wall. And then if we go around to the left, we showed a picture of this in the room by room video as well, but we're essentially going to also open up this wall to the left that opens to sort of the center of the house. Here, and we're going to add what we're calling a bathroom cube. So I can put a picture up here so you can see, but we're basically going to open up on either side of the wall, and the cube is going to go in the center, sort of where I'm showing you. So let's show you what that looks like, kind of at a different angle here. So that cube allows us to keep the ceilings in both rooms, this one and the reception room. And it allows us to put a bathroom inside, which is very useful because we want bathrooms. This is what I wanted to show you before. We're going to zoom in on this. We have mushrooms growing from the ceiling. So there's a salad for you. We'll be taking that off. And I wanted to just show a little bit about what the condition of this ceiling is. You can see there are places where there's more moisture. We're hoping that actually just washing some of this will help it a lot. And then otherwise, this room is in like pretty good condition, unlike some of our other rooms where the main feature is missing a face. So she doesn't need much room. We're going to see what happens after we wash it and then stabilize it. Just making sure like stuff doesn't continue to peel off. And, we should show you also the doors. I forgot about that. Okay, so we have beautiful wood doors. Those doors are going to go because we're essentially opening this room up to work around the cube, but this door will remain. And Matt's going to open this for me. So first I want you to see like the thickness of this wall. So wherever there's a wall this thick, you see that panel up above? It's paneled up above. Now, a lot of walls are a little bit, door openings are a little bit bigger than this. So there are 2 doors. So one would open on each side, but this one is small enough that it just has 1 door. You can see we need a lot of work on our paint there. But these are just so beautifully paneled, and then the paneling goes over the top, and it just feels like this lovely sort of wooden walkway when it's open. Anyway, that's the floor, the walls, the doors, the ceiling. I hope now you can see why we love this room. I love this room so much.
So that's it for another room by room. Thanks for coming and taking a look at our living room. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, subscribe so you can catch our next room by room, and leave a comment, especially if you know anybody who knows how to crack a safe. Thanks, and we'll see you next time here at our place in Sicily.
Ciao.